morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. You are going to keep me busy and traffic. So today I want to talk to you guys. And I'm starting that new thing on my YouTube channel where I'm going to work or I'm sitting in traffic, and I will talk to you, because normally when I'm sitting in traffic or I'm going to work, that's the time I listen to my favorite podcasts. I listen to my lectures from school, and I listen to motivational speaker, and I do a lot when I'm in the car. I do a lot because that's the time I feel like I'm alone. No kids around, no, it's quiet. So I use this time to do a lot of stuff. So now I'm gonna bring you with me in this journey where I'm going to use a little bit of this time to talk to you guys. And what I want to talk to you about today is the fact that as a race, I don't understand how come we are accepting this lie about us. And I feel like as a race, we could have done better, but we don't do better. We don't show up for ourselves. And you want to say, okay, Marie, what are you talking about? I'm talking about our hair. You know, my YouTube channel started because of my hair journey. And it all started like when I was in university, just before my graduation. I discovered YouTube. From YouTube, I realized, oh my God, I didn't really know how to look after myself. So let me start from scratch by watching a couple YouTube videos. I want to learn how to look after myself. And the first YouTuber I found during my hair journey was the lovely lady called, the YouTube channel called You Love Meg. She is the one who taught me how to buy the proper comb to make sure when you comb in your hair, it doesn't hurt you. Like, I learned all my basics from the lovely lady, and her YouTube channel is like called You Love Meg. I started my hair journey by listening to her, because at that time my hair was perm, and whatever she said, I was doing it. My hair was growing, and I was like, oh my God. So if my hair was growing, the first thing I thought, like, black women, we couldn't grow our hair. I was in shock the rate that my hair was growing, and I was like, okay, so that's a lie. Black women, we know we can grow our hair. They've been lying to us. The way they've been lying to us, they fit into the fact that I feel like they've been lying to us. They invest heavily in propaganda, where all the commercial, you will see the type of woman. Even when there's a black woman in the commercial, you can see like she's wearing weave in the commercial, and she's trying to sell you a shampoo. I was like, sis, we can tell like this is not your hair. We can tell this is a weave, right? And why are you trying to do this to us? That's what at one point I was buying only Dove product, right? I started buying product from Dove because I was like, oh, at least in their commercial, they will put black women with their real hair. It doesn't matter if it was kinky, it doesn't matter if it was straight, but at least they're not lying to you. So I take issue with it, guys. I said there is a propaganda where it's all about to show black women that our hair is not good enough. Our hair is not good enough, but we don't have to believe them. Honestly, I feel like now there's no excuse for black women to say like, I don't know how to look after my hair. When you have your phone in your hands on TikTok or Instagram or on social media 24/7, you can use that time to go on YouTube and start watching hair video. That's how I started. I started to watch YouTube, learning how to do hair. And from there, guys, I said, oh my God, my hair is going. Let me cut my hair. Let me start from fresh. And I cut my hair. I remember I cut my hair the day before my graduation. And that was my first video that I uploaded, because at that time, my husband, he was my fiance. And he met me with gorgeous, beautiful hair, but it was all perm, right? And I said to him, if I'm going to do this, I don't want when I come home, you shock. You're gonna come with me. You're gonna see the transition. I cut my hair, guys, a couple months before my wedding. I was determined. I cut my hair before my wedding, before I graduate. Oh my God. I remember when I went to my graduation, I was in the lineup. The girls was like, oh my God, Marie, you will never be able to find a job. Why did you do that to yourself? You just graduate. You have to go for interviews. How are you going to do that? So they started to tell me, oh, this beauty supply, they sell nice wig. You will be able to get a wig. Oh no, Marie, you have to color your hair. Why did you do that, Marie? Like, they really went into panic for me. I remember I was in the lineup. All I can feel, that was the joy. It was the joy, especially when they give us a hat, or graduation hat, and they place that on my head. It fit like a glove. I feel so free. And at the same girls that was telling me, oh my God, I have to give you the beauty supply where you can go buy the wig or stuff, they were crying because their graduation hats couldn't fit because of the hair extension they had. And one of them has to carry the hat. She couldn't put it because the extension. And like, I wanted to say, this is it. Look at you crying right now. You're upset because you just paid $300 and this hair extension, not counting the time you sit down to do your hair, not counting the time you have to pay that person to do your hair. And then now the most important day that you consider, that was one of the most important day for you, you wanted to take picture with this hat. Now look at you, look silly holding the hat in your hands. That's all these things, guys. I feel like black women, we sacrifice so much for our hair, and it doesn't have to be. I think it's time with the YouTube, all the YouTube videos, I think it's time we come together to say, you know what, let me watch one YouTube video at a time. Let me do what's worked for me. Let me at least tap into educating myself to learn how to look after my hair. Anyways, guys, I'm here to tell you that they've been lying to us to the point, even when we go into our grave, we still have to carry wig or extension, and that's not right. You know, it's different if there is a religion attached to it. It's your belief. I completely understand that. But if you don't have any religion attached to the fact that you have to wear a wig just because the society is telling you, yeah, your hair is not good enough, we need to do something about it, guys. Like, one example, right? As a registered nurse, I used to work on the float pool, where that's mean every shift I will be going to a different unit. And one of the unit that I went to work, it was the palliative unit, guys. I have so many stories because, you know, I've been a nurse for years. So I went to the palliative unit, and one of our patients passed away. Just to put in context, this patient, she was a black patient. She passed away, and the family were crying, grieving. And then when it was time for the family to leave, they let us know they are leaving now and everything. So my colleague and I, we are organizing, okay, we're going to bring the patient to the morgue because the family is going to leave the patient in the hospital's morgue until they organize everything. Guys, I was in shock to see, as a black woman, even though you pass away, you go into the morgue, you carry a wig. Not because of your religion, just because the society is telling you your hair is not good enough. That wasn't eye-opener to me. That was something I said to myself, no matter what's happened, I need to learn. I know when you die, you don't have no control who's doing what or blah, blah, blah. But I was like, to the point, that belief in grade, that even you go into your grave, you're not good enough, you still have to wear a wig. That was an eye-opener for me. And from there, I say I will do whatever is in my power to know how to look after myself, because it's become a duty for me. As a black woman, I am going to give birth and my kid's going to have kinky hair. It's best I start to learn, so I will put myself in a better position to look after my daughter. Because guys, I'm telling you, a lot of black kids, they've been abused when they're getting their hair done on Sunday, because us black women, we have no patience. We never been told how to look after our hair. So that frustration when we're doing hair, so we get so frustrated. The kids is crying, the kids need break, we don't give them break, we don't have compassion, because nobody have compassion for our hair. Why should I have compassion for you? That's how that's how I see it. And don't forget, for me, I was the child once. I remember the beating I used to receive. To sit there crying, it's painful. The person that doing your hair, she didn't care. She just have to rip through it. She just have to finish. You just have to sit there and take it. I used to cry, guys. And every Sunday, the thing start all over again. You know, I remember like that wood brush, like the beating I used to have straight from my head, guys, because I didn't hold my hair a certain way. So when I'm talking to you to say, black women, make an effort to learn to look after your hair, it's very important, because you have that skills. You're gonna sit, you're gonna be able to pass it down to your daughter and teach. There's nothing more beautiful to sit there, do your daughter's hair. It's because her hair take long. It's the time you connect with her. You can talk to her about anything. I will be sitting there doing Olivia's hair. I will be talking with Olivia about anything. Who's your best friend at school? Who's bothering you? Because it's gonna take me 2 to 3 hours to do her hair. I will put a movie for her. I will put time. I say, Olivia, here, in 5 minutes, you're gonna have a break. Take a break for 15 minutes, come back. I'm so compassionate doing her hair, right? It's something I feel like it was a duty for me to do. I didn't want to go and dump that responsibility to a hairdresser. Like, I see a lot of kids with so much like hair issue because they started braiding their hair so young. They started braiding their hair so young. That's why later on they end up with alopecia. It's all the pulling from the hair. And the best beautiful hairstyle you can give your kids, it's like, do their hair, do single twists. Single twists give the kids freedom. They can run around, they can move their hair. You can put their hair in a nice ponytail. You can put it in, like, you can do anything with single twists. That can be a nice protective hairstyle. Olivia's hair is always in single twists. I can even wash her hair like that. I can do treatment with her hair like that. But I'm telling you guys, the fact that I learned to look after myself, I was able to look after Olivia's hair properly, with compassion, with patience. When she said, oh, mommy, it's hurt, I say, I believe you. I'm gonna give you a break. You know, I walk away from it. Let's come back. There's no wash. You know, that's why to do her hair, I have to book it and take a special day. That's the day after I'm done my hair. Because when I'm doing my hair, I encourage her to come help me as well. She play with my hair. I understand her hair has different texture. Her hair can be kinky. When you wet your hair, you see your hair becomes so soft. Look, mommy can straighten her hair. Like, I'm really talking to her, you know. And so I wanted to let you know, guys, like, we have to stand up as a race to say enough is enough. There's no way you should have to carry this wig for so long. At work right now, guys, it's a total mess. I'm seeing my black sisters in leadership position where I respect so much. I am tired to see black women holding like executive top position, and they have to have wig like that. I know you're gonna come after me to say, Mary, it's my hair, I can do whatever you want. It's your hair. This video, it's not like to say don't put wig, whatever, do whatever you want, but I want you to understand the psychological impact they are ingrained on us. This video, it's all about the psychological impact to show us our hair is not good enough. Because if we believe our hair is good, how are they gonna continue to make that $1 billion industry from their hair companies? The hair companies, like it's a $1 billion industry. It's not going to the black community at all. You know which community is going to. So why are we supporting this? And not on top of that, our black men keep telling us they don't like that. They don't like that. I remember my husband was telling me, Mary, one thing I'm gonna ask you. I met you with gorgeous hair. Don't put wig. I don't like it. It's something he told me clear. Before I was pushing it, I was like, oh, you're gonna get used to it, it's gonna go on you. And he keep telling me, Mary, don't do it. I don't like it. If I'm going certain places with you, I want my woman to look a certain way. We have that conversation. And the same way, I say, you know what, you're right. Because if I'm going to bring you to nice function like that, the least you can do is show up with a beautiful haircut, very handsome and stuff like that. If I have that expectation for you and you asking me if you're going to certain places with me, you don't want me to show up like with like certain type of fake hair, I have to give you that. You know, and not only that, he was like, adamant, I don't want you to put extension on my daughter's hair. Don't do it. Find a way. If you want me to pay for it, I'm going to pay for it. It's something we sit down, we have a conversation that I am grateful for. Because of his support this time, I found it was too much. Was like, you know what? You will see video where he helped me doing Olivia's hair. Because he will distract Olivia for me to wash her hair. It's become enjoyable. The three of us, like sometimes he will, when Olivia was little, he will support Olivia so I can get access to Olivia's hair, do Olivia's hair. You make sure Olivia has her foods ready. He will be involved because that's how he didn't want Olivia for me to put any fake hair. And the reason I support him, because I remember growing up in Haiti, and maybe now everything has changed, but the time I grew up in Haiti, there wasn't no fake hair. I remember we were making fun of women who's coming from Canada or US coming to Haiti and they will have their extension. We were making fun of them. We will say like, oh, I'm sure there will be cockroach get stuck in their track. If you go to school, they will discourage you with fake hair. They will make sure like you have your natural hair. It wasn't. It's not a thing growing up for me in Haiti to see women with extension. It's only when I come here in North America, I realize, oh my God, these women, they are hooked with extension. You know, with their wig, you cannot tell them nothing. It's so sad. And I was like, and the thing, guys, at one point, I felt like I let myself down. I felt like I ruined my legacy. The reason I'm telling you that is because after I went natural for 9 years, guys, I was strictly natural. I'm not doing this. I didn't even blow dry my hair. You see all my videos. It was all about my hair, guys. And when I started in school, I started to get so overwhelmed, and I go back to my old ways, and I was like, oh, let me put weave. Maybe that's going to be a best protective hairstyle so I can focus on my educations, and because I'm very busy. Oh guys, I did one of the crochet video. You see, I had crochet on my hair, guys, and I went to pick up Olivia at her school, and I was talking with one of her teacher, and she said, Mommy, your hair is on the floor. Guys, I felt like my soul left the womb. I felt like my soul guys, I felt my soul left the womb. So I go on the floor, I grab that piece of crochet, and I said, oh, thank you so much, Olivia. And I continued talking with the madam. I went in the car, I called my friend, I was crying. I was like, I just experienced the most embarrassing moment in my life. I ruined my legacy. I was natural for like 9 years, never added extension in my hair, always looking after my hair. I got busy, and I think that was the correct way to add extension, pay for this crochet. Look, one is on the floor in front of this woman in Olivia's school, embarrass my daughter. And I was like, over my dead body, I will never do that again, guys. I will never do that again. Like, my friends were laughing, like when we met for breakfast. They said, tell me the story again. He was like, Mary, tell me, how did you go on the floor to pick up your hair? I was like, guys, I am traumatized. I said, you know what? I said, it was God punishment, because I was doing so well. I was doing so well, all about being like natural, looking after yourself. Why did I end up going back to my old ways? Because I said, that's addictive. Hair extension is. It's like crack. I was like, I couldn't believe the first time you get busy, you say, oh, let me put my hair in a protective style. So after I have that embarrassment of my life, guys, I embarrassed my daughter like that. I apologized to her. I said, it's not the proper way. I say, you should love your hair. I say, you know what? I'm going to live by example. I'm going to start to believe whatever black people used to say. Okay, don't wet your hair. Don't straight your hair. Don't do this. Whatever, guys, I'm going to go to my own journey now. Now I'm all about to grow my hair, guys. Whatever they used to say don't do, that's exactly what I'm doing. And guess what? My hair is growing, because I say, you know what? I don't want to put fake hair in my fake hair anymore. So what I've decided to do, guys, I will do my deep conditioner, I will do my oil and everything, and once a month, guys, I straighten my hair, and my hair is growing. So I realized, I said, black women, we don't have to be stuck with one hairstyle. That's the thing, we have our hair. If your hair is short, embrace that shortness. If your hair is medium length, embrace it, and from there learn how to look after your hair. I think the problem with us is because we're not being kind to ourselves, to our hair. We're not being patient. If you have short hair, you want that long ponytail. You know it's fake. You know people walking and want to say, okay, guys, we know it's fake, but we get offended when people say it's fake. I don't get it. Like, there's something so powerful when you see a black woman and make it, and she's natural, and she can transition from being natural, from being straight, flat iron her hair. Like, there's something so powerful. I remember when I was natural, one of the girls said, oh my God, you need to pick up overtime soon, girls. I was like, why? She was like, yeah, I noticed like you're not doing any extension, anything to your hair. I was like, girl, that doesn't mean I don't have money. I just decide to embrace my hair. That doesn't mean like I'm not putting extension because I don't have money. I'm not putting it because that's the way I was born. That's the hair God gave me. That's my identity. I need to embrace it. So by the time I lecture her, guys, I was like, by the time I lecture her, like her entire concept of extension changed. And the following day she come to work, she has her hair in a nice low ponytail. I was like, please don't tell me that's your hair texture, sister. That's your hair texture, and you don't embrace it, and you cover it like that under a wig? Come on, sister. So one day I said, you know what, you don't mind? Come over, I will do your hair. She came, I did her hair. She was like, Marie, I never see my hair behave like that. I was like, I believe you, because we never been taught. We never been taught it's okay to look after our hair. You know, there's no reason for you right now to go to work, your hair look crazy. There's none, because you have Friday. If you're going to work, by Friday you can start doing your low ponytail, and you can put your satin cap, and then you sleep there. By Monday, you leave it there. By Monday, you're gonna have the perfect low bun ponytail. It's just we don't want to do it. It's too much effort. By the time people ask me, what are you doing for your hair? And I'm starting to say, girl, it's too much. I was like, huh? It's a part of you. You have to look after yourself. It's a part of you. What is too much? What is too much for you? So, and that's all the thing, guys, I wanted to talk to you about, to say that we are being so brainwashed to the point like they're making money from our hair, and to the point like we insulting each other if we say, sis, look after your own hair, stop spending money on this extension. You don't have to have long hair. Just present yourself neat. It's good enough. Just present yourself with what God gave you. It's good enough. You show enough for you. You show enough to say, you know what? I am going to embrace my hair the way God made me. It's good enough. I understand, guys. If you have a hair conditions, that's completely different. This video, it's most likely for Black women, that we are to be the change agents, to learn to look after our hair, so our daughter can benefit from that, because they're gonna see us looking after our hair. Therefore, they're gonna pass on to their kids too. You know, it's the psychological aspect of it I want you to take into consideration. Why do you think like all this propaganda, you need this expensive products, you need that, you don't need it, guys. You don't need it. If you see my my little girl right now, like I'm using Blue Magic in her hair, it's perfect, you know. So don't believe in all this thing people keep telling you, guys. It's time to look after yourself. It's time for us. I feel like Black women, we need to do that, not only for ourselves, but we need to do that for our kids. I remember growing up from Haiti, guys, every Sunday, it's like a tradition. Every woman, you will see them, they have rollers in their hair, they're preparing their hair, they have their hot comb ready, they're doing their hair on Sunday, so it's done for the week. It's done for the week. They're preparing, like they're preparing their clothes, they're preparing their hair. Here, it's like, oh my God. Here, guys, it's like if you don't have that wig on your head, you're nobody. The longer the better. Now with all the baby's hair, with like, it's not cute, it's not classy, it's not. And when I'm looking at, forget the stars in Hollywood, guys, I don't look up to them anymore. They're not helping us, you know. They're lying to us. They are encouraging the lies, because when you're looking at under the wig, they're maintaining their hair, and when they show you their hair, you get so offended. You get so offended, you get so upset, because they're telling you, hey, I don't care if you see me with a blonde wig or if you see me a purple wig, my hair is good underneath. I have to put a show. I have to show you guys, you being silly, being the peasant, let's go buy this fake color and let's not taking care of your hair, so I can come up with a product line, make money of you. And so, guys, I honestly, even women in Hollywood, sometimes I get so disappointed of them, because I was like, sis, you're going to do a hair commercial, they're giving you that gig. You cannot say, you know what, for the sake of integrity, I'm not gonna do that commercial, because you're gonna want to put a wig on me doing the commercial to try to sell Black women that their hair is going to be like that. It's like you are a part of the machine. You are a part of the lie. Why I should believe you? You know what I'm saying? All my Black sister, we can grow our hair. Watch my video where I cut my hair like a man. I start from scratch, being natural. And being natural, that doesn't mean like you have to go on the street and keep your, if you enjoy your afro, do it. But there's so many stuff you can do with your hair, and your hair is not gonna break. It's not true. It's not true. Have you ever seen straight natural? Have you ever seen straight natural? Their hair is not breaking. Right now I transitioned to be straight natural. My hair is thriving, guys. Thriving. My hair is going up so fast. I don't know what to do. And that's me being extremely busy. You know, you can put your hair in low bun. Right now my hair is in a protective hairstyle, just a low bun, guys. My hair has been like that the entire week, you know. And when I straighten my hair, I keep it like that for 3 to 4 weeks. I can still put oil on my hair. Like all the life they've been saying to you, don't do this, don't do that. You have to know who's benefiting from this. We are the losers. For me, I don't care, but it's all kids that's being like, that's being suffering, you know. And all these guys, who's benefiting from it? It's the hair company. And then all baby girls is suffering. And not only that, all kids suffering because the husband's gonna end up with the girl with fake hair. All his hard work and money is gonna spend on buying fake hair to support the wife. It's like, no, because this is a new time. Don't buy this line anymore. No, guys, this is a new time. Educate yourself about your hair. You can grow your hair, watch YouTube videos, save that money for your future self, guys. Like, it doesn't cost me, it costs me less money to maintain my hair, guys. I'm still using Blue Magic, you know. I'm still using my castor oil, like very basic, and my hair still going. Save your money. Put that money into saving, where you can buy a home, you can do something, you can save for your kids' education. Stop the lie. Stop spending $400-500 something in hair extension. That's such a waste. Don't do it, guys. Please don't do it. Okay, so this is what I was going to say. I am in the parking lot right now at work. Thank you for keeping me company, you know. And if you have any more questions about hair, do it. You can add it below. And I want you to know, guys, you're not doing this for you. You're doing this for your daughters. You knowing this information. You can pass down this information to somebody who has a beautiful daughter, that you can save them from being abused when they're getting their hair done, you know. This is it, guys. I am at work, and we talk. I might show you my outfit for the day later while I'm at work. I might show you my hair as well. We talk. Bye. Today I am going to show you a sample outfit of the day, and it's very simple. I'm wearing pants today because it's still a little bit cold, guys. You can see my face right now. There's a lot of pimple coming up saying hi to me, because when I am under stress related to school, my face always acting up. So I'm going to book a nice facial to help me right now, but for now it is what it is. I know where the stress is coming from, so I just have to let my face be. Okay, guys, so let me show you my outfit of the day. Very simple.